Judgment controls so much of our life, especially as women, and we shouldn't care anymore. We shouldn't care how we look. We shouldn't care how we act. We shouldn't care how we live our lives. We shouldn't care who we choose to be with. We should just be us, be unapologetically us, without judgment or with judgment that we don't care about. Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. It's Fialululu or Fia or Sophia, whatever you want to call me. And I've been gone for a while. You guys know I haven't been consistent. And I'm kind of still figuring out what I want to do with my channel, but I've done a lot of thinking about the type of videos I want to make and stuff that I'm passionate about and just stuff I'm passionate about regardless of YouTube too. And something I wanted to make a video about today was stuff that we as women need to implement into our lives ASAP. Because as we know, as a woman, especially as a woman in America or in this world, the world's not set up for us to be our best selves or to prosper or to be really in our divine energy anymore. And so, just like everything else in this world or everything else every day that we want, we have to get it on our own. And part of that is becoming the best version of yourself and implementing practices in order to become the best version of yourself. And I'm not saying that I practice all these things, but I am saying that these are things that I'm actively working towards because I believe these will help me become the best version of myself and help me succeed in the best way that I can and that I'm supposed to be in this lifetime. Okay, now let's get into the video. I hope all of you guys watch the whole thing through. If you don't, that's fine. Leave comments, share your thoughts, extra stuff you feel like we should implement, but let's get into it. I'm very cozy. I have my coffee, my purple mood lighting, which matches my purple toes. I'm in my own bed, and I have my journal, which this is actually the journal that I put my YouTube ideas in and make outlines for. And it's my fruit journal. Stickers from the Dollar Tree because I thought they were cute and just the composition notebook. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the basics that we can get into and then more of like the deeper mental stuff, if that makes sense. So, first, I think that going to the gym, well, first, guys, I hit nicotine, vaped, whatever you want to call it, for a long time. I've recently quit, and just the way I feel with that little bit of taking care of myself, of taking a step towards my own better health, is like so dramatic. You guys would not understand. It's so hard in the beginning, but once you get through it, it's so much easier and you're going to benefit from it a lot. But like surrounding that whole subject is like taking care of your health. Like no one is going to sit here and make your healthy choices for you. No one's going to take you to the gym. You have to take your ass to the gym. You have to work out, whether it's for body goals, health goals, confidence goals. It doesn't matter what you're going to the gym for. I feel like going to the gym in general is a very good practice, not only for your mental health, but also for your health. I know that going to the gym, I might not be directly seeing the goals that I want. Of course, I want a perfect body. I want my goal body and my slim waist, my big bone, but regardless of if I'm seeing my results right now or if I'm going to see them later, I know how I feel right now, actively working towards my goal. And whether that's I plan to go to the gym 5 days a week and I end up going four, it's still better than nothing. And it's benefiting my mental health, releasing endorphins, helping stress, helping with swelling, like just moving my body and knowing that I'm determined to reach my goal and I'm working every day to do that. I feel like going to the gym is more than just your goal body. It also like benefits your mental health more than you guys will ever realize. So whether that's going to the gym and walking 10 minutes a day, 3 days a week, get moving, go to the gym, buy a membership, stay committed, have discipline, do something, because not only is it going to pay off in the long run in sense of your body and your health, but also with your mental health. I feel like that is one of the biggest things. Go to the gym, do something, move your body, feel good about yourself. Another one of my healthcare practices is eating right. And I'm not the healthiest eater. I'm a pretty healthy eater, but it's okay to also have your moments where, say, you want a coffee, a donut, something unhealthy, that's fine. But I think genuinely what you put into your body reflects how you also feel. If you guys are eating highly processed foods all the time, you're not going to feel as well. Your mental health's not going to feel as well. You're not going to be able to do the things you want. And like it you don't have to be the skinniest thing or the healthiest thing. I just think being knowledgeable about what you put into your body and how it reflects how you feel mentally is also super important. Again, no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to force feed you healthy foods. No one's going to take care of your health. Honestly, everyone else is worried about themselves. They're not worried about you. There is no one to blame for the way that you eat or the way you feel except for yourself, because you have the power to feel your body in the way that you want to feel it every day. You make that decision. Eat right, make good choices, still eat everything in moderation and have your cheat meals or eat whatever way you want, but just be knowledgeable about the fact that like what you put into your body is going to benefit you or hurt you. I was talking this morning about selfishness and how we look down on people who are selfish a lot of the time, but then you guys know when you're like low key hating on someone, and we've all done it, but you're like, they're such like a bad person, but they've gotten everything they've wanted. I don't think it's necessarily because like bad people get what they want. I think it's because they allow themselves to be selfish. They allow themselves to get what they want and not let anyone stand in their way. And I think especially as women and especially as young women, we need to be unapologetic. We need to be selfish and we need to be driven. If we have to step on some people to get what we want, this is our lives. All of us women have to watch out for ourselves at the end of the day. We can be women and, be nice to each other and care for each other and help each other up, but you have to put yourself first at the end of the day. And I know that's a like kind of a mean thing to say, stepping on other people to get what you want, but it's true. You have to protect your peace. You have to block people out, step on people to get what you want, be selfish, be unapologetic, put yourself on D&D, protect your peace, put yourself first because you're all you're going to have at the end of the day and your success. Part of that selfishness one is also saying no. Not even in the sense of like your body and your boundaries, more so your boundaries, but like don't be at service to people all the time. I find myself doing that way more than I should, where it's like I am constantly available to people. I'm constantly available to help people, to give an opinion, to answer someone's call. I'm so quick to take time out of my day for other people than to just simply say no. And if people that you're surrounded by get offended by the fact that you need time for yourself or that you want to say no to something, then those are not people that need to be around you in order for you to grow to be your best self. It's okay to say no to anything. What you want to eat, how you want your hair, anything. You need to stick up for yourself. You need to say no. This is your life. You're going to have it the way you want it, and you get to say no. You get to have your time when you want to have your time. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be so at service to people, they will find a way to do it the same way that people have told you no and you found another way to do it. So say no. Start saying no. Seriously. Another big one is prioritizing your time. You guys don't know how many mental breakdowns I've had over simply scrolling on Instagram too long. You got to remember that people, especially people on Instagram, are only showing you what they want to show you. Don't base your success off of other people's success. Because at the end of the day, I can go take a picture of the $400 shoes I took a picture of in a store, acting like I have them on, and somebody somewhere around the world is going to feel bad that they don't have what I have. In reality, it's not even what I have, you know? Like, you have to prioritize your time, get off Instagram, get off TikTok, and instead of wishing that you had what someone else had, go get it. Also, stemming off of that, not everything everybody else has is what you want, is what you need. Don't try to keep up with people. Don't try to get what other people got. Get what you want, get what you need. Like, we spend so much time on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, looking at other people, wishing we had what they had, wishing we had the life they had, while instead we could be working towards ourselves, building a life that other people admire, working towards our goals, or pulling ourselves out of this idea that we all have to be the same, that we all have to have the same thing and be at the same level of success, because that's not the truth. We're basing our success so much off of other people's success, and it's the ugliest thing. It ruins your self-confidence and it ruins your drive and your discipline. You need to have discipline with yourself. Get off TikTok. Get off Instagram. Stop wishing you had what everybody else had. It's not going to happen. You're going to get what you need. The universe is going to give you what you need when you need it and how you need it. Stop. Part of the TikTok and Instagram thing too is like, I've also realized that I'll watch a TikTok video and it's like 30 seconds and I can't focus on a TV show, or like I can't focus on something, like it ruins your attention span because we're so like fascinated in, oh my god, what type of shoes are they wearing now? Like what type of Uggs should I get this season? I'm ruining my attention span to find out what type of Uggs I should get this season. It doesn't make any sense. You guys stop being so materialistic. It's so ugly. I'm a materialistic person. I'm going to clean out my closet later. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It really doesn't. What somebody has on. That was a little all over the place, but okay. Prioritize your time. Get off social media. Stop letting it influence you. It's also ruining your attention span, and it doesn't matter that much. Those are the three things that you need to pull out of that. I was all over the place, but speaking of cleaning my closet, clean your space, have a nice space, invest in your space. Not so much materialistically, like the stuff you have and the stuff you can show off, but it's like if the color pink makes you happy, make your bedspread pink. If having pictures of your family up all over your walls is not aesthetic, but that's what makes you happy, put it all over the walls. You need to prioritize your space. You need to invest in your space because what makes you it's what makes you feel good. And it makes you feel safe. And if you feel like you're going to be more motivated in a space where you have all this stuff that you like, or all these pictures, or like your pink bed is what makes you happy at the end of the day, like those, I feel like those are things that you can be good materialistically about. Like if you like the color pink, make your room pink. If you like the color white, make your room white. Like stop trying to fit this like aesthetic bubble all the time. I don't know, as we're giving in too much, and if we're not giving in to society, we're giving into all these trends and fashion and what we should, like we need to stand up, be individuals, and do what we want, dress how we want, look how we want. Like we need to be individuals, if that makes sense. My biggest thing that I personally need to work on is having gratitude and patience. I need to have gratitude for what I've been given in life, what I've worked for in life, and the way people treat me in life. And I also need to have patience for my goals and understand that, you know, I can work at my own pace and I don't need to be judged for whatever pace I'm working at, but I also need to have patience. And I feel like that comes with you. You don't need to let everyone into your goals, because that's when you get really impatient with your goals because you feel like you have to prove something. Be patient with your goals. You got to give your goals, space to like grow and breathe and like become your goals. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but you know what I mean. Implement that. Have gratitude and have patience with your goals and your plans. Stay connected, but not pulled down. Don't let people humble you. Stay connected, know where you came from, know what you come from, just to measure your success, but do not be pulled down. Do not let people humble you. Oh, remember where you came from. That's humble. And thinking, oh, remember where I came from, look how far I've come. That's staying connected. Don't let people humble you and make you feel bad about your success or where you are now. It's ugly. Sorry, I had a little intermission. Another one is being proud of who you are and proud of yourself and proud of your values and also sticking to them. Um, I feel like if you have strong values and people don't support your values as a woman, as a person, as whoever you are, it's okay not to align yourself with people who don't support your values. It's okay to be you. You need to be unapologetically you. Again, literally, I'm telling you right now, do not be humble. Do not be apologetic. Be you. It's okay to feel how you feel. If someone doesn't align with you, you don't have an obligation to them. Also, coming off of that, your relationships and who you choose to spend your time with is nobody else's business. Another big one that I think I forgot about was going off of the don't be humble. Literally, don't be humble. Don't be apologetic. Is don't feel bad about the way that you act or the way that you treat people. I feel like oftentimes I've been like shamed for being nice to people, being soft with people, being feminine with people, if that makes sense. I've been shamed for it, which is a crazy thing, but like, don't feel bad about the way you treat people. Don't feel bad about the way that you choose to live your life, regardless of how you want to live it. Don't feel bad about how you do. Don't let people make you feel bad, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of times I've been shamed for how I choose to live my life, how I choose to deal with problems, how I choose to deal with disrespect. And I just think that it's your life. You need to protect your energy. You need to write everything in your own blood. Everything you say in your own blood, everything you do in your own blood. Don't feel bad about being you. Again, be unapologetically you. Don't be humble about being you. Just be you. It's your life, not nobody else's life. I just wanted to add that in there because I feel like that's a super important thing. And last but not least, the biggest thing is be confident. Like, be you. Don't be scared of being you, like I just said. But like, if you want to post something on Instagram and you don't look the best, but you think it's funny and you think people will enjoy it, post it. We don't give a fuck. I promise you. If you want to act a fool out in public, do it. We don't care. Because at the end of the day, judgment controls so much of our life, especially as women, and we shouldn't care anymore. We shouldn't care how we look. We shouldn't care how we act. We shouldn't care how we live our lives. We shouldn't care who we choose to be with. We should just be us, be unapologetically us, without judgment or with judgment that we don't care about. But yeah, I just want to add those things in there. Um, I hope some of this helps you guys. I'm gonna start implementing a lot of these into my life as I do some of them, but I hope you guys do too. Those are some things I feel like we need to implement into our lives, guys. If you have anything else to say or have any ideas or input, please leave it down below. Thanks so much for watching my thoughts. Peace.